Good morning, everybody. Hope that your week is off to a good start. So I am trying something new today. I'm going to do a little short video to give you guys something to think about today. So one of the things that I wanted to talk a little bit about today is that as I was reading over some of your goals from the very first week when we posted some things that we're hoping to work on, I noticed kind of a pattern with everybody and a lot of you had mentioned that, of course, nutrition was a goal, whether that be including more of a food group into your diet, whether it be losing the last 5 pounds by making sure that you're really paying attention to that piece, or whether it be knowing how to fuel appropriately for working out, training, whatever it may be. So I wanted to just share 2 tips today about some things that I have found that work for me around nutrition, 2 kind of big aha things that I've had in the last year and a half. So to start, I just want to give you a little bit of insight into my story. I have a very long journey with food. And my own perception of what healthy eating is. So in high school, my senior year decided that I wanted to lose a few pounds, and that ended up turning into a full-blown eating disorder. It happened really quickly, and very, very luckily, I had an amazing mom who caught it very quickly and got me the help that I needed. And I'm so grateful for that, because I spent, a lot of time with a therapist and with a dietitian, really learning about healthy eating and really learning about women and their own really disordered relationship with food. And so when I was reading through those goals, I sensed a lot of the same feelings that I have around food. Feelings of I can't trust myself around food, feelings of I need to be in control of food, feelings of I need to be perfect with my eating. And I have learned through a very long journey and a really hard journey that those things never work out. I'm being super honest that I've struggled with it for 10 plus years. I am always wanting to lose 5 more pounds. And I think a lot of us can relate to that no matter what, we're never fully satisfied with our bodies. And it really wasn't until I had 2 beautiful, wonderful little girls that made me really think about the fact that I don't want that for them. I want something different for them. And I want them to understand that eating food is eating food. It is not something to feel guilty about. It is not something to berate ourselves about. It is something to enjoy. And so along that, though, I want them to eat healthy, of course. I want them to have nutritious food. I want them to respect their bodies by feeding it what it needs, just like I want that for myself. So it's a balance, I think. So without this going too long, I promise I'm going to end this at 5 minutes. I'm at 4 minutes right now. I want to share 2 things that I've learned over the last year and a half around eating and kind of what that has led to in terms of my weight. So the first is that I thought and believed that I needed to control food and I needed to almost deprive myself of nutrients, deprive myself of food in order to lose weight. And I've learned the opposite in the last year and a half. The biggest thing for me and the biggest change that I've made in my diet, and this is tip number 1, is eat after you work out within 30 to 60 minutes. So up until probably a year and a half ago, I would run in the morning, get up at 4, do my workout run, and then I'd pack up breakfast and I'd bring it to work. And so it was almost 2 hours before I was eating anything. And I was injured. I was holding on to belly fat. I was super confused as to why I wasn't losing the weight. And it was until I did a lot of reading an understanding of why it's so important to eat within that 30 to 60 minute window, that I made that change, and then I saw a huge kind of pretty quick result with that. Results not just in weight, but in the fact that I wasn't getting injured. I was recovered from my workouts. I was feeling energized the next day. So when we work out, you guys, we stress our bodies and we deprive our muscles of nutrients. We take away the glycogen from our muscles. We tear our muscles. We literally damage them, and they need fuel to repair. So for me in the morning, after I work out, within 30 minutes, I have a shake. I do the shake thing because it's the easiest thing and it's the quickest thing for me, and I can take it in the car ride to work. But anything that you can eat that has protein and carbs after you work out, 30 to 60 minutes, is going to give your body the fuel it needs to repair muscles. And then your body isn't stressed out, and then you don't hold on to body fat. So that was tip number 1, eat within 30 to 60 minutes of working out. Tip number 2 for me, and the thing that I've learned around food in general, is that there's times where you need to decide to make healthy choices and kind of stick with that, but there's also times for flexibility. So for me, what that looks like is this. Breakfast and lunch are pretty much the same. I have the same breakfast every day. I have the same lunch every day. It's easy for me. I have my shake in the morning. I have a salad at lunch. I know I'm eating something healthy. I prep it on the weekends. I don't have to think about it. It's done. I don't have to argue with myself about making a healthy choice because I have a healthy choice. So I stick to that. Dinners, I'm more flexible. We have more variety during our dinner. I have my husband plan with me. If we decide that what we plan doesn't work, we want to go out for punch or we want to go out for Thai food, then that's what we do. And I think it's important for our bodies, you guys, to have variety and to have flexibility. If we eat the same thing day in and day out, we're not giving our body a wide enough array of nutrients to keep it going. And we'll kind of plateau, we'll kind of stay stuck. Same goes for weekends. Breakfast is the same, but if we want to go out for lunch, we go out for lunch. I make healthy choices and I try to do my best there, but I'm flexible because I'm human and because I don't want to have that relationship with food, and I want to model it for my daughters that we eat healthy 80% of the time, but it's okay to have the treat. It's okay to have the glass of wine every once in a while. It's okay to have some ice cream every once in a while. As long as it's not an everyday thing, and as long as we're making good choices the majority of the time, we can trust our bodies. They will be healthy. Since doing that, I'm at a really happy weight. And I feel really satisfied and I feel good about how I'm fueling my body. Okay, so this went way over my 5 minutes. I'm cutting myself off right here. It's 8 minutes long. So sorry. But if you have any things that have worked for you around your nutrition, things that have helped you, please share. We would love to hear. We'd love to learn from you too. Anyway, hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching this to the end, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.